So welcome back to J-Style peeps. This time we've got a BMW G20 as long as I remember, which is 2020. This is the M Sport 340i. A little bit of kit and what it's got in. That's the one. That's what it looks like from the side, whatever. So today's mission is to install a front and rear dashcam. And what we'll be installing the Road Angel dashcam kit. This comes with the rear camera, front camera, dashcam film, and then this is the separate kit for hardwiring in, which makes it a bit easier. Usually what I do is I use the same kit and just convert the wiring a little bit, and simple as that, it's all done. And in here you just got to plug things in. So negative gonna go directly to the ground. You even got the little thing like that, the O-ring to attach it to the body. But there's three different types of fuse, the standard one, the mini one, and the micro one. So you should be all good. So like I say, M, mini, this is the mini and small one, however you class them as. And to install this cable, usually I run cables along that side, and because the fuse box is just underneath the glove box or around that area. And this G20 2020 we have a fuse box only in the boot. I've searched, researched and everything, and I could not find it anywhere else apart from in here. And that's where it is. That's the fuse box. So later on will be, once I run the cables, we will be testing all these ends, because I need the remote power and permanent live to work this Road Angel dashcam. For the time being, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be running the cables, as long as I'm aware, along the top. So I'm not sure where I'm going to fit the camera, whether there or here. I will figure it out, and I'll let you know. But basically, I'm going to take the side panel off, which is quite easy. Just pop that airbag light off, and then I think there's going to be T27 or something like that. I'll let you know. And then it's basically going to go tucking up behind the airbag, the curtain airbag, and it's going to go all the way to the back, into the back end in here. So then I'll more than likely have to remove this little piece in here to send the cables down to the fuse box, and then the camera is just gonna go sitting there. And to be honest, the way I'm looking from here, how it's been tinted, I don't think you will be able to see anything from the rear view, because it's like limo tint, and no matter what you do, I don't think you're gonna see anything in there. But not my problem. People do what they want, and and that's what it is. So yeah, peeps, I'm gonna do that little bit of cable running, and then we'll get to the back and start installing the wiring for the dashcam. Alright then, so I'm gonna better put me flash on my phone because it's freaking pitch black in this car because it's been tinted and everything. You just can't see anything. It's so hard to work. Whoever knows the struggle knows the struggle. So one cable is gonna go boom in there like that. That's for the front dash because I'm gonna attach it there. Easy to access it for the camera and everything. I was gonna first put it in there, but then I'm blocking the SD card and everything, and in here it's not really in your view, and it's pretty decent place. So happy days about that. Just cables in, so it goes all the way up in there, tucked in behind the. I'm still putting stuff. It really was all pushed down, so it's all stuffed in behind the airbag, curtain airbag. So if it does ever deploys, you're not gonna get smacked by a cable in the face. That's what the problem is most of the times. So as you can see, when you peel it off, it's not here. It's all the way like further in there. As you can see, that's where the cables. I've just put these in, but that's all the plastic part, and that's where the rest is lying just there. You obviously have to remove the spot. I'll get to it later on. The rear one, that's how it looks. As you can see, watch, if I take my flash off, it looks like I live in it's still, what's the time? 1 o'clock now, 2 o'clock. Looks like it's freaking, night, daylight, night, daylight. So, yeah, the quality might be not the best, but so I've threaded it through there. It goes freaking out. It's not comfortable underneath at the back here. Nothing. So I threaded a cable, hard cable. It goes all the way through to there, comes out, and then I attached it and I pulled it, connected the camera up, and basically now when I'm done with all the final install, this is gonna get attached to the window there. I don't think he's gonna see anything out the rear camera anyways, so I don't think there was any sort of point fitting it just in there, but I mentioned to him, they said, oh, it's gonna be alright. I specially bought this camera for that. I was like, alright, not a problem. So now I can just put all this back together. Took the rubber back in. It is quite hard to get it the first time, well, especially on this because it's quite new, but it's durable. It goes back in perfectly fine. So how to remove this little piece in here? Basically, you drop the seat down from the inside, and then you got to grab it from the side, and you've got to pull it. You got to pull it quite hard, so that end comes off the black one. And then you just stick a screwdriver in and stick a screwdriver and pull the white piece. That's where it goes back in and clips, and then the top and there. Still need to cable tie all these cables in here, and then we go to the back of the vehicle. I've already removed the cover, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 clips that look like this. You just pop them off, remove them, and happy days. Then I'm gonna go cable tie this cable all the way to here. That's where the fuse box lives in the back. And what we'll be doing is we'll be attaching it to these two fuses. So it doesn't work as a remote on and off straight away. The 20 ampere fuse stays on permanently, and the 30 amp fuse goes off after, I would say, 5 minutes. So basically, system shuts down, you lock the car, you wait about 5 minutes, so it's actually alright. It's going to record the camera for a while if something happens, but basically when it does go off, the camera still stays active, and that's, I think, more than likely was for like for if something crashes into you, so that the camera activates itself. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a reverse camera expert. I just fit them. But that's where it's going to be going. So let me finish off all that, and then I'm going to try and show you what's the camera like and stuff like that. I'll connect it to my phone and whatever. But yeah, that's what the score is at the moment. And then obviously on the front, forgot to show you as I was going. This is the thing. Right, I forgot to finish now. That side panel, as you can see, all in, and there is that one bolt, which is that long, and it's a T20. So this is what I'm putting it all back together and everything now. But as you can see, the camera is on now. I've connected everything. Before that, I'll show you in a second. That's it. Oh. So on the back, the camera comes with them fuse holders, like what I was saying. So attach your ground to the existing ground just down below, and then yellow wire on the top, the permanent live, and the red one on the bottom, because that is gonna go off after, let's take I said, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. So that will disable the front camera, take it off completely. Well, not off completely, but it will trigger it to go off. Really, now what's left to do is to actually, for me to set up the road angel on my phone, align the cameras, and then I'll show you basically the finished result. Right, so the cameras are all in now. We can see that one went in there. You can actually see through the tinted glass, which I was well surprised, because I barely can see stuff through there. And that's where it is, sitting in there. All took in. Oh, happy days. That's funny. You just put that back in and that's it. So you download your Halo thingy, go on your Wi-Fi, connect to the Halo that you have, and then you enter 123456789 password, and it brings the live of your camera, all the files and everything. As you can see, that's the live camera from the front. If I start messing around, you can see my fingers going in front of the camera. Then you press this one, and that's the reverse camera. As you can see, you can still see out the back. Don't show, probably gonna even better outside. During the night you'll probably see headlights, but that's really it. So then you go back, go to your albums, and then there's gonna be all the camera videos and whatnot, and because it's got no SD camera in at the moment, obviously it's not going to be recording anything. You can magnify time and all sorts of other functions. So yeah, this is really it. This is how you install a dashcam on a BMW G20, I think so. I'm not sure. Like I say, after E40, well, after 93, I don't even follow anymore. They're all pretty freaking identical. 2023 series BMW dashcam installed, and that's what it basically looks like from the front. But other than that, thanks all for watching, peeps. Like and share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episodes. Bye bye.